Hello, I am Karen O'Connor of SingWise.com. So when we're singing our vowels, we want our timbre to be characterized by both a vertical equalization and a horizontal equalization. Vertical equalization means that each individual vowel maintains roughly the same amount of depth and ring throughout the entire scale from the bottom to the top of the range. We achieve this mainly by stabilizing the vocal tract's dimensions and allowing the vowel to undergo some alterations in order to keep it compatible with the sung pitch. Horizontal equalization refers to a similarity of quality, the same amount of depth and ring, across all vowels on the same musical pitch. So today I'm going to talk strictly about this horizontal equalization, and I'll save the discussions of vowel modification and the open throat for later videos. So now, how do we achieve this so-called horizontal equalization? It's achieved by finding the commonalities between the various sung vowels. Each vowel does possess its own unique spectral characteristics that make it unique and distinguishable from all the other vowels. However, if we exaggerate those differences, vocal timbre sounds kind of confused, as we'll have varying degrees of depth and ring for each vowel on the same musical note. The vocal timbre then lacks homogeneity, sounding different in quality depending on the vowel being sung. This usually comes about when singers who are very concerned about clear diction and vowel purity start exaggerating the shapes of their vocal tracts, especially their mouths, in order to ensure vowel differentiation. They laterally spread their E vowel, protrude their lips excessively in the production of oo, hyperextend their jaws for the ah vowel, and so forth. Now, while the intent behind these actions is noble, they merely result in tensions in the facial muscles and articulators, distorted, imbalanced vowel resonance, and a voice that sounds as though it has multiple personalities. One effective means of achieving this consistency of depth and ring across the vowel series is to employ neutral vowels as pilots. On the vowel chart, the neutral schwa vowel, heard in the word such fun, sits right in the middle of all the other vowels. If you were to look at the vowel wheel, the schwa constitutes the hub of the wheel. It's considered an indistinct, indeterminate, intermediate vowel that varies somewhat depending on the phonemic context. In voice training, the value of the schwa is that it's created with a neutral vocal tract posture. From this neutral throat, tongue, and lip posture, only very, very subtle adjustments of the articulators are needed in order to form all the other vowels in the vowel series. So in using the neutral vowel as a pilot, we now have a common starting place for all the other vowels, a way of connecting and unifying them in quality. When we sing our vowel series, we want to begin with this neutral home-based throat posture. Then make the tiniest adjustments possible and necessary to form all the other vowels. Don't exaggerate the differences between their shapes or resonance qualities. Now, understand that the goal here is not to make all the vowels sound like neutral vowels so that they all sound exactly alike and all are equally distorted. We're simply trying to find a consistent line in the voice. This does mean that each vowel compromises just a tiny, tiny bit of its personality, but still remains unique enough to be clearly differentiated from the others. So don't worry about this tiny bit of compromise. The listener will have no difficulty understanding what you're singing because context will assist diction. All the listener will notice is that your timbre sounds consistently balanced across all the vowels on the same pitch. One option would be to sing the vowel series and separate each vowel with a neutral schwa while trying to find this homogeneity of timbre by not exaggerating the articulatory and thus resonance differences between the vowels. So we're going to call this our return to neutral exercise, and in it we're going to return to our neutral hub or our home base on the way from one vowel to another. So here I'm just going to sing o, oo, on the same pitch. You can also balance out the vowels individually and sing them like this. And so forth. Initially, Intentionally blur the lines between the individual vowels, making the subtlest possible movements with the tongue, jaw, and lips so that you can find this common factor among them. You'll notice that you'll need to make some slight adjustments for intonation because vowels have intrinsic pitch. As compared to the schwa, some vowels will sound inherently flatter, while others will sound inherently sharper. I also like to use the vowel e, as in the words good book, especially for the front vowels e, and a. I find that its inherently low larynx helps to balance out the inherent brightness of these front vowels. So then you're going to remove the neutral vowels and sing the series with the same equalized quality, the same amount of depth and ring across all vowels. It takes some time and practice to equalize the vowel series in this horizontal manner. So take your time with it. Give this a try. Take a breath whenever you need to. You'll notice that the movements between the articulators when shifting from vowel to vowel are very subtle, and that's exactly how you want them to be. Once you feel as though your vowel series is consistent in quality, once you've found that common factor using the neutral vowel posture as your home base, you can then try switching between vowels in the series without using the neutral vowel as a point of reference. First, revisit that return to neutral exercise, then remove the neutral vowels in between, but maintain the same amount of depth and ring by not exaggerating the differences between the individual vowels. So again, return to neutral. And then you'll remove those neutral vowels in between. Building our vocal sound from these neutral postures is one way in which we can achieve a degree of consistency of quality, roughly the same amount of depth and ring, across all the vowels in the vowel series when singing within the same pitch range. This is also how we prevent the timbre from sounding inconsistent, as though it has completely different personalities for each vowel. So I hope this helps you find a similarity of quality between your vowels. Just remember again that it takes great care and patience and practice to equalize the vowel series in this horizontal manner, especially if we tend to exaggerate the articulatory definitions of our vowels in some way or another. As always, feel free to post comments or questions below on the SingWise Facebook page or in an email addressed to Karen@singwise.com. And if you haven't already done so, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you'll receive notifications whenever I post free tips and singing lessons like this one. Take care.